So this is the last and final store that I visited with MetalJesusRocks while hunting video games in the Seattle, Washington area. This time it brought us to Game Gurus, a little hidden game shop that's very easy to pass by and miss unless you knew it was there. And this place was my kind of game store. Bins and boxes of games on the floor that you could just rummage through of all different types of systems, be it boxed and complete or cartridge only. It was a wide selection of games as well, and the prices once again were very reasonable. Game Gurus also had a very good balance of retro and modern games. It seemed like one half of their store was the modern games for like 360, PS3 and whatnot, and then the rest of it was for the retro systems, and they had a very good selection of each. And then they had, of course, their rare PlayStation 1 games, which were behind the counter, mostly consisting of rare and sought-after RPGs, and then their glass display cabinets, which housed some of their more expensive and hard-to-find games, which, of course, I was over there in a heartbeat checking out what they had. Overall, I had a really fun time searching for games at Game Gurus, and this is the kind of game store that I'm really into. You know, it's unlike Another Castle. It's a little bit more disorganized, not in the bad way, but, you know, I like to get down on the floor and rummage through the bins and try and find those games that might be hidden under another one. Instead of, you know, looking at games from behind a glass display cabinet where they're all nicely displayed and whatnot, Game Gurus just had more of a hands-on feel where you had to do a little bit of searching and rummaging to find the games that you were looking for. I did find quite a few games here for what I consider to be very reasonable prices, and if you guys want to see what I picked up, just wait until the end of the video and I'll show you guys what I got. But unfortunately, guys, this is the final video of my game hunting series out and about with Jason MetalJesusRocks. Once again, I have to just thank him so much for, you know, turning what could have been a very boring, drab day hanging out in Seattle into one of the coolest days that I spent out on my trip to Seattle, Washington. Jason, thank you so much. This was an excellent day, and while this did make me spend even more money that I was not anticipating, I had a lot of fun doing it. And once again, guys, please be sure to check out his channel. I'll have a link below. And I'm not just saying this because he took me around to the game stores that day. I'm really saying this because he is one of the coolest and nicest guys that I met at my time at PAX. And it really, his personality comes across in his videos as well. And I would definitely highly recommend his channel. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed these game hunting videos because I really had a lot of fun editing them together for you guys. And just a shout out to Jason one more time for providing me with a lot of the B-roll footage that you saw in these videos. So anyway, guys, once again, thanks for watching, and if you want to see the games that I picked up from Game Gurus, just be sure to stay tuned till the end of this video.
So the debate begins.
You're bad for me.
I've already convinced him to buy multiple games today. I haven't played this one though.
Deep down I hate you. My wallet hates you.
Just got back from Game Gurus, and the last stop of the day, and my biggest purchase of the day. So let's start with these. You guys saw me deciding earlier if I should pick them up, and I did. I got Shining Force, Resurrection of the Dark Dragon, as well as Lufia, The Runes of Lore, complete and in actually near mint shape. The only problem is they have the stickers on the back, so this might be a pain in the ass to get off. Also picked up, this caught my eye. I was looking into this game a while ago, Philios, a Greek mythology shoot-'em-up. It's only $5. Also got a copy of Tornico: The Last Hope. This is a Dragon Quest universe game, or based off of Dragon Quest, but you play in a roguelike RPG, so it's one of those games you guys know, you die once, you lose your equipment and whatnot, and I've been looking for this one, so I was happy they had it for a decent price, $23, that's just about what it goes for on eBay. Also, Jason caught this one first, but it's actually a complete and really good copy of Phantasy Star. Well, the manual's a little tatty, but complete copy of Phantasy Star on the Master System, only $15. But I already have the game, I just needed the box and manual, so I'm giving Jason the cart, and I'm just taking the box and manual.
Yay!
Yes. Also, this game I saw, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Deception 3 Dark Delusion for the PlayStation 1. $17.99. I'd never heard of this game before, but I read the back of the box, and just the bullet points really sounded interesting. 2,000 trap variations. It's sort of like a dungeon game with traps, I guess, and you have to try and escape. I really don't know, but it sounded really interesting. I'd never heard of it before, so I took the chance. 18 bucks, hopefully it's pretty decent. Also, one of the final games that I need for my Working Designs collection on Sega Saturn, Iron Storm. This was only $16.99, which from what I can recall on eBay, is a pretty decent price for it complete. Pretty good condition. It's a strategy game with planes and ships and whatnot, so not really quite what Working Designs is known for. And then lastly, Jason was checking this out, and I got it for him just to say thank you for bringing me all around today. I had a lot of fun. I picked him up a copy of Flipnik Ultimate Pinball on the PlayStation 2. This is a Capcom pinball game. Really wacky, really zany. I actually just picked this up recently myself after hearing Jason Heine go on and on about it on the podcast, so I recommended it to Jason, and he has it now. That's it for the day, guys. I'll review over again once I get back home with everything. I'll go over everything one more time, and, we'll go from there. Well, anyway, thanks for watching.